I know y'all gonna hate my take. I know y'all gonna hate it. Y'all gonna hate because it's KD and the Nets, but things are very, very, very. They're getting very, very scary. They're getting very, very scary because they are honestly. Hold on. Let's pause this gameplay. Let's pause this gameplay and let's go look at the schedule. We're gonna get back to the gameplay when I'm talking about the Nets. Let's pause this gameplay. This is the last 14 games. Okay, they run through Portland, Orlando, the Wizards, Nick Nurse, Raptors. That was a good win too. That was a good 9 point dub. That was a good 9 point dub. Kyrie with the high tonight. I think Durant finished with like 23. They end up losing to the Celtics, but it was a good game. It was a good game. It was a good game. But I think they beat the. Did they beat the Celtics one time this year? No, that was the first time they played the Celtics and they lost. Okay, so we're gonna revisit this conversation like fully when they play the Celtics again. But okay, that's one L. That's one L. Charlotte washed. Atlanta, they're having trouble with their rotations. Trae Young is whining. He's becoming a big baby. The lollipop with hair on it. He's becoming a big baby. Indiana's a great team. They be beating people. I'm not gonna lie. Indiana be beating people. I understand they're 16-12, but they be beating people. I mean, they're not 16-12. They're like I think they got 12 L's though. I think they're like 19-12, something like that now. Or maybe like 20-12, something like that. No. They're in the I think they're like 17-12. I'm gonna say 17-12. They're not. They're positive though. I think they're positive. Let me check that. Let me check that. Let me check that. Oh, they just lost. They just lost. Okay, so now they're not positive no more. But they was positive. They was positive. But they was a good team around this time, November. They were hooping. Everybody know they were hooping. Everybody knew like it was surprising. It was just like the Jazz. They were hooping. Let me hear. I'm trying to hurry up and get to these points. Washington wash. Toronto again. Nick Nurse. They won by 3 this time. Pistons. I don't know why they be hooping randomly. Somebody please tell me why the Pistons be hooping randomly. Please. Golden State. I think they was without. Yeah, KD only put up 23. They was out without Curry. But these last 2 games, I'm not gonna lie, winning by about 20, a dub against the Bucks with everybody playing. Take notes. Take notes. Cleveland, they're one of the top. That's it. Cleveland's top 5 in the East. Take notes. Take notes. But the game we're all waiting on is January 12th, though. January 12th, I will let you know if they're real or not. But let's get back to the take. Um, what I'm starting to see is that everybody's getting confidence and everybody's gelling well now. But the only thing that the Nets have that they have to address, hopefully by trade deadline or get rotations in that's better, is I like this rotation in with the KD, Claxton, and Ben Simmons. It helps the rebound out. Bang. That's from KD. From the top of the key with somebody in his face. It doesn't matter who's in his face. I like this rotation because it gives them more of a chance to grab the rebound. Those guys are not certified snaggers. They're not. They're not. But they can grab boards when needed. Um, I'm seeing a lot of stuff gelling. In this game, TJ Warren is stepping into his bubble form with 21 points and 8 boards. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving the team. We have a lot of scoring. We have a lot of scoring. And then KD, Jared Allen, what are you doing? Like, it doesn't even matter if your hair not, your bush, your hands, all that together. I can still see the rim. You're too little. Um, it's getting scary. It's getting scary. Only because it's not even because like the record or anything. It's just because I see that the way that they're playing, it's getting scary. Like everybody knows where everybody is going to be on fast break now. Like everybody knows where everybody's going to be on the half court set. Like it's getting scary. I want y'all to know that this team could possibly win 55 games. This team could possibly now what I've seen with them gelling, I can see them winning 55 games. I just don't know if down the stretch they're going to be able to win because of their rebound problem. They have a rebound problem, and it's honestly like it's bad. Sometimes it gets bad. Sometimes they rebound with the best. Like they'll get up there and rebound with the best people. Then sometimes they'll have 17 boards compared to 37. I don't know how they be getting spanked like that. But it's sometimes because they run like Seth, Patty, and then Kyrie, and then they'll throw in KD and like Ben Simmons. That's not enough rebound. That's not enough. Bang, another one. It's just too easy. It's too simple for this offense. And then we use all my guys. Let's talk about Utah. Watanabe. He was an amazing pickup. And think about it, he was a shooter before, like, but he wasn't this good. And he's playing strap defense. I'm trying to tell you, it's getting a little bit spooky. Like the spooky level is raising from 2 to about 5-ish, 5 to 6. Like it's getting spooky. And I want y'all to pay attention to the Nets and how they're gelling. That's all I want y'all to do. And once y'all do that, y'all will see what I'm talking about. This team, I'm not gonna lie, the only people, and the thing about it is that what I'm seeing now is what the Celtics couldn't do before, or what they could do before is that they're not gonna be able to run 5 people, 4 people at KD at all times now. Like they're not gonna be able to do that. There's too much power on the floor. They would get burnt up. Mainly because of just how well they're gelling now. And that's all I'm gonna say. Love y'all. Y'all know I got the hot takes. I'll be back with more. KD and my boys, Utah Watanabe, I love you. I hope you see this video. I love your game. I love your game, bro. You're the reason. Listen, it's always about the player that can get dirty and do all the dirty work and the shit that you don't see on the stat line. Those are the players that win you championships. That's the player that we needed, and Utah is our player. Watanabe, I love you, bro.